The Elder Scrolls Arena. What was I doing? This probably? Hang on. Yeah, probably here. Ah, I was supposed to be looking for the Crystal Tower. But I don't write that in my journal, which... Crystal Tower? Try the local inn. Tales are flying back and forth about something unearthed in the province of Somerset. Maybe you should check there. Oh. I should probably check Somerset, honestly. Question is how. Let's try Riverfield. It'll take me 2 months. I don't think a horse is gonna get you to the Somerset Isle. Not alone, at least. Arrived in the town of Riverfield in Somerset Isle Province. The date is Sundus, 13th of First Seed in the year 3rd Era 391. Took 57 days to reach your goal. The town of Riverfield greets you, the people smiling in friendly welcome. You heard anything about the Crystal Tower? Funny you should ask about that. Latest news is that something was found near Lilandril. I checked there for more information. Try an inn, perhaps. Okay, Lilandril. Haven't the foggiest clue where that is, but I can figure it out, probably. There it is. It'd take me 9 days. Arrived in the city-state of Lilandril in Somerset Isle Province. The date is Turdus, 22nd of First Seed in the year 3rd Era 391. Took 9 days to reach your goal. Welcome to Lilandril, the High Elven hold on the northern coasts of Somerset. The people fight here for honor and glory. Come challenge our land if you dare. The people fight for honor and glory. The High Elves do that? Suppose this is pre-Thalmor, so maybe they do that. Actually, what time is it? 10 at night. Ugh.
It is obvious, whoever you are, that you are a cunning and worthy.
Okay, he doesn't know who I am, but he does know where I am.
Well, even if it was her last act, I will not insult your intelligence with further digression. My minions soon approach, but I will not consign you to the dark door of death. You have proven your worth. Once you are killed, I will raise you to fight for me as one of my servants.
Wonder what this franchise is like in the timeline where the original concept for Arena, as going from arena to arena in various cities, went forward. Huh. That's interesting, because as far as I know, the only game that properly has, like, an arena is actually Oblivion. There's cut content of one in Skyrim, but to my knowledge, there's really not actual arena fights in most of the games. So I have to wonder. I wonder if in the series would be a lot different, for sure. There's necromancers and offering eternal and death servitude, like that's good. I mean, it's kind of a consolation prize, depending on how undeath works in the lore. Like in this game, undeath, it genuinely is just your body moving without you. It doesn't mean anything. The hell is this? The dirty dragon immediately wishing you were again out. Is an inn just across the street from the town? Any work rumors? Tell you I just waited on a couple mercenaries like yourself who told me King Corridolf up at the palace is definitely looking for someone. Maybe you're more the type. Won't hurt you any to head up to the palace and see, right? Okay. I suppose I could. I'm not especially inclined to, though. It's interesting, falling down stops your momentum, but going up doesn't. You have friggin' Looney Tunes fall momentum, where you just go straight down with nothing forward at all. Wish Skyrim's Windhelm area was finished. Yeah, that could have been interesting. Though at the same time... no, actually, you know what? The arena actually involves one of my favorite Elder Scrolls quests, and that's the one involving the half-orc prince. Maybe they could have done more stuff there. Crystal Tower is a nexus of power known by all mages as the Crucible of Magic. You should ask the Mages Guild for any information about it, though I'd guess they would tell you little or nothing. Sure enough. Where is that guild? Look southeast of here. Alright then. So weird. I think... other than online, this is the only game where you spend any time at the Somerset Isles. And it's so weird how much... I guess you could say that for a few areas, including friggin' Blackmarsh. So maybe it's not quite right to try to compare it like that. Most of the places we haven't genuinely been to, because Arena... There's some argument that after the Dragon Break, it's retroactively never looked like this, the world of Tamriel. That, like, part of the Dragon Break was having to change how time worked even before it happened. Oh, even further. Wow. Not in this hedge, is it? No, I think that's it right over there. Welcome, Moon and Star. Weird little alcove they have right there. You enter the Mages Guild, the smell of sulfur and rotting parchment replacing that of new spring blossoms. Scrolls and potions, relics and artifacts vie for space on the bookshelves. You can hear small living things scuttling behind the volumes of Alien Encyclopedia. My name is Coram Ashlyn, and I have the dubious honor of being the Lore Master of this Mages Guild. Ah, the Lore Master, a fellow master of the lore. And maybe I'm not a master of lore. I'm an undergrad of lore. Word has spread that you seek the Crystal Tower. Told like one person in this town. How'd they get here so fast? I asked that same person for directions. Why didn't they just bring me here? What a jackass. I have known students of mine to search an entire lifetime, never destined to walk within its hallowed halls. I will, however, consider doing something I would have never thought to do. I will help you find the Crystal Tower. I would have never even considered helping my students with their life's ambition. Fucking morons, they don't deserve shit. In return, you must do a favor for me first. You see, a few nights ago, priests of the Mad God attacked our guild. Giagoras cultists? They were protected by some sort of spell that absorbed our magic, making us powerless to stop them. Many of our initiates died, and the priests carried off a number of our treasured artifacts. Among these was a small diamond. I cannot speak more of this other than to say it serves a vital purpose here in the guild by strengthening our magic. It has a secondary function as well, one that would be of interest to you. I quested and won this magical gem in fair combat from its previous master, the Demi-Lich Zarathus. So a lot of this, I've definitely mentioned before, a lot of Arena's lore was slightly skewed Dungeons & Dragons lore. In Dungeons & Dragons, a Demi-Lich is like... it's essentially a Lich that hasn't fed in a very long time, and so it's just a skull. And so it has to kind of just lie in wait for someone to weak enough to die near it so it can feed and try to turn back into a regular Lich. Then again, it's probably going back to older editions of D&D, and this is on DOS, maybe even a D&D, actually. Ooh. Arena lore is so loreless it's basically not real. You're not wrong. You are not incorrect. I would venture to say you're quite right. Really? Quite right. Said that the light from the gem will allow the viewer to see the true location of the Crystal Tower on a specially prepared map, a map I have in my study. The priests, however, have the diamond. If you would consider recovering it, I'd be happy to show you the location of the Crystal Tower. You will, however, have to bring me the diamond first. Do you agree? Do you know about the missing crown princess of Uriel Septim VII? That sounds familiar. Good, you will find the Temple of the Mad God outside the city of Lilandril. Wait a moment while I get a pen and mark the location on your map. Remember, bring me the diamond, and I will show you the location of the Crystal Tower as a reward. Kareem inscribes the location of the Temple of the Mad God onto your map. Yeah, you have any new magic I could buy off you? Any chance? You actually have Cure Poison. I'm gonna buy that. Oh, you have, stuff too. I meant to click spells again, but I saw magic and... It's open, but I have a decent chance of opening locked stuff on my own. In the French version of Arena, Uriel VII's heir is said to be the Crown Princess Ariella Septim, but she's never mentioned again. Only in the French version? That's odd. That's quite strange. Like... I can only imagine it was a weird mistranslation. In Oblivion, he has 3 sons, and his heir is Geldal plus Martin. Yeah. I mean... It's like Goku's father being a brilliant scientist. It's just made up. The French version isn't the original version. You don't gotta take it seriously. That is not close by. The Temple of the Mad God. Let's see here. Ah. A dagger. And nothing. There it goes. Ah. The heck are you? What is with your AC? You're not wearing any armor. Say anything about traveling. Jeez. 21 gold. A saber. That was a monk? That explains she was throwing goddamn haymakers, but... Oy vey. probably save after something like that. Presumably the French version of the guide was translated off an older draft of the English guide. Ah. Maybe they got sent the wrong one. Stuff like that happens. Ah! It's too different to just be a translation error. You'd think, but it would surprise you what kinds of things go through translation that are just not even close. But Yeager being humiliated at the idea of serving a woman so he couldn't just kill Uriel. Ah, I think I can also see why they maybe went away from that direction. I wonder if this heir Geldal was at one point planned to be the ghost. The one who gives you hints on where to go. Calm down. Okay. Because, you know, Ghost Princess is pretty neat. Maybe they just decided to take it a very different direction. Also suggesting that he would use her to ensure his bloodline. Okay, yeah, I can see why they decided to move off that direction. That, little sussy. A lot sussy, honestly. No, I clearly pressed magic. Geldal isn't mentioned until Oblivion. A regular Daikatana. Then again, they don't mention most of, the things about Uriel until Oblivion, if you really think about it. Because Oblivion was... to be fair, is the first one where they kind of focused on the Empire and actually being in the Empire. Like, I mean, you're in the Empire in this one and in Daggerfall, but it doesn't feel like the Empire is the focus of the story so much as it's a supporting protagonist, almost. I think a very funny thing is how they forgot they already wrote an heir for Uriel 7th and made up new ones for him. Actually, no, his name is mentioned in a generic dialogue response in Morrowind. Also, the unrest in Cyrodiil. Ah. I imagine the Imperial City is one of the last places I'm gonna end up going in this game. Simply because it seems really important. And it's literally the only place in... Cyrodiil is literally, in this game, it's the only place in that entire province. Like, the Imperial City. That's it. It's all just, like, fields around it, which is... To be fair, that's how Oblivion feels a lot of the time. Did I see a door over here? Yes, I did. Because while it's very interesting, I think I've more or less come to the decision, while it's very interesting to play Arena in its original state, I think the novelty of playing an arrow key game, that alone is wearing thin enough that I'm gonna play Daggerfall Unity when I play Daggerfall. Also, so I can explore some of the modding features. Because there are mods for Daggerfall Unity. Imagine there's mods for original Daggerfall too, actually. Read some wild headcanon fanfic about Ariella getting body snatched by a mental clone of Yeagar he set up in case of his death. And Uriel's best mages couldn't undo it, so he had her mind wiped and sent off to Whiterun, where she became some kind of hedge witch. He was so upset by it that he had her completely erased from history. You say headcanon, but if you told me that was 100% canon, I'd believe you. Though, Whiterun specifically is weird. Like, I'm guessing they went somewhere and some Skyrim character in Whiterun was like her descendant or something. Buckler on a troll. But no. Nope. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. It just doesn't work. I think they wanted trolls to regenerate and get back up, but there's something wrong with the coding, and every time they get back up, they're just dying again. Because I think they're not actually regaining their hit points at the correct rate. I'll admit, it's been difficult for me to find... I enjoy reading fanfiction, I'll go ahead and say that out there. I think fanfiction, in a lot of places, is better than some published books. Look at these torques I found. I've got an adamantine torque that I want to hang on to. Those seem to be probably... Those two were both mithril, so they'll sell for a lot. Some good fanfic out there, but also an infinite amount of crap. Yeah. The thing is... I will say literally the exact same thing about published books, like actual published novels. There's some good ones out there, there's also an infinite amount of crap. From people who can't write and have really cringe derivative ideas only. Again, that's just all writing. I honestly think the only reason you find more fanfics like that is that it doesn't cost anything at all to put up a fanfic. I swear if everyone had the money and know-how to publish books themselves, it would be even split across both. Let's say in the published area, it's a bit more restricted to the middle. Probably a little, but at the same time... Pulp fiction is 100% still a thing. They may not use the pulp paper anymore, from which it got its name, but it's still done. You make the books for friggin' literally pennies each. And if you sell 100 copies, you'll have made your money back a dozen times over. Yeah. But, okay, I suppose I can explain that. So, Pulp Fiction, where that movie got its name from, in fact, it comes from the publishing practice in novels of making books really, really cheaply. Like, the paper would be very low quality. You know what Pulp Fiction is. Yeah, but not everyone will. The paper would be very low quality, although I'm actually kind of nostalgic for that low quality paper because it smells really nice. And so they could churn them out cheap, and I think an example of Pulp Fiction that happened to actually be quite good fiction was actually The Magic Tree House, was often published like that. That's why there are billions of them. Because it costs them next to nothing to make the damn things. And that's not to disparage The Magic Treehouse. Like I said, there's some damn good ones of those. Though I'll admit, it would often be a bit difficult to find out what order the stories were supposed to take place in, because especially later on, it was really hard to tell. YA is rife with that? Yep. Publish any piece of shit? Yep. Because there's gonna be teens and young adults, or actually, a lot of it is gonna be teens who want to read above their, who want to read, like, above their age group, and so they'll end up picking those up that seem so adult at the time, and sometimes they'll think it's a lot better than it is, and that's how young adult novels make their money. By teens, and sometimes even preteens, trying to read harder than they... Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's not hard to read above your level, especially in young adult, because it's really not above that level anymore, and literacy rates are on the rise. Though, I'd argue comprehension rates are on the fall. The bar is very low. You're reading at supposedly high school level in elementary school. Hey, so was I. It's like, like, more than once I would be like, hey, can I get this book? They'd be like, how about you read a random page and tell me what it means? I'd be like, okay, and I would, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, you can take that one. Good for you. I honestly don't think most of those were that. The US, localized to recent decades, literacy rates are on the fall. I don't mean like literal statistical literacy, I mean people's ability to read words. I don't mean like... The standardized literacy test, I don't think is actually a very good one to determine how good people are at reading. Oh yeah, in the scope of centuries, especially since it's only been a few centuries that we've had published physical novels. Ow. It turns out when writing took goddamned forever, it was really hard for people to find words written down they could read. But now, I'm not talking about any kind of genuine... I'm not talking about any purported statistic when I said literacy's on the rise. I mean, I think that people who like to read are getting a lot better at reading. Literacy can range from functional to fully fluent. True. With high functional literacy, everyone is communicating via text these days. Yeah. Yeah. The amount of words people recognize is going down. Ah! But I wonder about that, like, how accurate can that kind of test really be? Because this is also a world where if you don't know what a word means, it could take you less than 15 seconds to find out, because the internet is at your fingertips. So on some level, a wide vocabulary is kind of unnecessary to most people. They can't read advanced literature. They can read advanced literature less and less effectively. That is also true. And again, reading is... actual reading literature is also on the fall. But that's just because TV is easy. Can't read if you're pausing every few minutes to look up a word? I mean, yeah. But I don't think it's... literally every few minutes. See, with my weapons, it will automatically unequip the one I have on, but for anything else, it'd be like, no, you can't have more than one of that on. Like, can you not put together that maybe I want you to take off the one I have on? Part of it's probably down to literacy as a skill is no longer necessary if you want entertainment. Whereas literacy, if you wanted entertainment, even 20 years ago, was still pretty required. That's also true. I've read enough terrible takes on fiction to know that people don't understand shit. Even with, like, all the context clues there for them. I won't act like I understand everything perfectly every time. I'm sure there's plenty of video evidence of me fucking up. Things that should be obvious from a story perspective. Ugh. Alright, please. There we go. Troll has a dagger on him. I would say among active book readers, if you took that group, the actual active group is probably a lot smaller than it used to be, but I would say that smaller group is probably better at reading than it used to be. And maybe that's just because of the same reason there are less people. Can't camp, enemies are nearby. How nearby? This, okay. Man. So I wrote like, I wouldn't say I wrote a whole song. I had this idea for a song. And it was loosely based on that you can't do that when enemies are near idea. You could say the US teaches almost everything in the wrong way. And I'd agree with you. Honestly, I think even PE is taught incorrectly. Sound out the words, and fundamentally, that's not how reading should work. I mean, that's how you learn how to pronounce it, but even then, no, that won't work a lot of the time. Just because our language has very flexible pronunciation rules. Case in point, my name is Fish. So, they have monks with the classic, like, friggin' loop bowl cut, but they have lady monks too. $21 gold. Hey, monks aren't allowed to have money. It's how to learn your alphabet. Yeah, I would say sounding out works well for a grade schooler to learn the alphabet and what those are supposed to sound like. Quick 1 hour nap. Oh dear. Ah, I'm diseased. I'm actually gonna reload then. Fully literate readers don't sound out every word, they recognize words as units. I'd say that's probably correct. Disease is so crippling in this game that I genuinely will reload a save to avoid getting it. There we go. HIV negative now, baby. Ah. What is that movement? It looks like he's dancing the worst jig ever. See, your average frequent reader reaches that on their own, but we're making the mistake of teaching this technique to people who don't read a lot either, because they don't want or need to, or because they have reading issues that encourage them to not read much. Yeah. It's like... there's probably 100 different reasons that America's teaching things in 100 different wrong ways. I'm not gonna pretend I know all of them. But I know that... where the hell did you come from? With your friggin... I don't even know how to describe what you... Look at this shit. What the hell is he doing? Oh. I think he's kicking while he has his arm perpendicular, like a friggin' right angle with his arm, with his kick, like... Cha-cha, can you do the cha-cha? Can you do the can? Can you do the can? He's doing half of the can to kick me. I suppose the can is a kicking dance, but you don't gotta do that with your arm, dude. Also, why does he have such crazy AC? There's no way he's wearing armor. A Tonto. Holding his arm to his chest for the kick. No, the other arm. Not the one that's kind of with his chest. I mean the one he's like, He is making a full, perfect right triangle with his arm while kicking forward. And I can't imagine that's correct. Ghost. The one belt at the elbow. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it.
You were
Look, I'm not looking at it anymore, so I don't know. Haha! Not stealing all my magic this time, jackass. Maybe it's about modifying your center of gravity. Maybe it's just old art that looks dumb. Again, inspired by D&D. That's gonna happen sometimes. I prefer to think he saw the can and decided, well, that's obviously the optimal way to kick a person. But he only does it with half his body, because he's like, well, I'm only kicking with this leg, so obviously I don't need to do it with my other arm. A lot of waterways here, but I don't think I've needed them at any point. Ah. Just barely survived those two fireballs flying into my goddamn region. And standing coffin. Huh? What's this about? Just banners here? Is this, no? This just looks like this because? Okay. Probably one of those, this was a dungeon they designed when there were still, like, gonna be way different things in the different dungeons in this game. It's funny, I killed the one behind before I killed the one up front. Sometimes they have gold on them. Okay, I've looped back around, almost. Yeah. I'd explore a little, hope I'd run into some kind of treasure room, but... yeah, like in Daggerfall, though not to the extent of Daggerfall, because these maps are a lot more 2D. These dungeons can be extraordinarily short if you just already know where to go from the get-go. And on some level, I can appreciate it, where it's like, you know, the place isn't designed for you to find the next level, it's designed to be difficult. The next area is literally on my map. It's the blue square down there. Hey, this is just an area, and there's stairs in a location. But at the same time, maybe sometimes things can be designed to be a dungeon that a person goes through. It doesn't have to be every time, but I don't know, some of the most fun dungeons in gaming, in fact, I'd imagine most of them were designed. Old. With just a buckler, who cares? Nothing, huh? Ah, skeleton. It's a staff. Okay. Ain't see you casting no magic. The walls being pure black is, that's gonna cause some sensory issues for me. As in, I can't fully sense where the fuck I am. Oh, these gray walls a lot nicer to me. Orcs. Yeah, fair, I was dealing with orcs just fine even at the beginning of the game. I'm not too spooked by them. They've never been a real threat. Nothing to fear from me. Yeah, that's the thing. You can just sit here and keep trying forever. So I really don't feel a need to make an open spell. Suppose I'll take a crystal. How was that? Probably just get in there normally. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing even in here. Except, I suppose this is a safe place to sleep, because enemies can't spawn on top of these. You're immune from interruptions if you sleep on a raised surface, because they just made it so enemies don't spawn on top of those. That doesn't mean enemies can't approach you and interrupt your sleep by being nearby. Hate the idea of there being empty rooms in a dungeon. It's like, that makes the rooms that have something in them a lot more exciting. When there's rooms that are just nothing. It's like, nothing here. There's a lot of things for which I'll say trim the fat, but for exploration, I say you need some fat. I think you let some of it stay on, because the fat can make the lean bits more interesting.
You were a fool!
Whoa! He dealt that much in one hit? I was like, okay, I'll let him hit me one more time so my heal is worth it. Found a corpse with gold on it. I didn't see that one before. Quite a few corpses in these dungeons. I think these are literal dungeons, by the way. Considering all the chains and, you know, gates. You know, for being servants of a mad god, you guys don't seem that insane. Other than your crazy luck on occasion. I see, even from that low a health, light heal is a full heal to me. Gold and a short sword. Ugh. Crazy? Cultists. Like, they're obviously cultists if they follow a god of madness, but But I'm sure retroactively they were like, okay, that's easy to just say, oh, it was Sheogorath. Like, they don't have to do any weird shit to make that one work. Dang it. 48 gold and a flail. These monks are annoying to fight because their AC's jacked up to unreasonable amounts. Hey, I have... Let me look at my odds to hit. I have a base +8 to hit. This is a mithril longsword, which is an extra +3 to hit. I have +11 to hit, and my own AC is -12 at the weakest. Which theoretically means if I were aiming at myself, I'd still hit probably most of the time. These guys with no armor on at all, I can't seem to land anything on. Like, the guys in full plate I get, because plate is busted as hell. Like, in this game, genuinely, if you just wanna... If all you care about is big number go burr, be a knight. Because then you can equip full plate armor, you can equip you can equip good weapons, the best armor, because the best armor can be in multiple different, like, materials, and materialed armor is busted as shit, because it's gonna make your AC absurdly low. And knights have the passive ability that all of their gear repairs itself passively. Like, that is just an ability they have. So you won't even have to spend money on getting your stuff fixed. You can just wait a few days, and it'll be fine. Now, in terms of fun factor alone, I honestly think Battle Mage is probably the best pick. Because there you have access to pretty good magic. Actually, you have access to all of the magic. You can cast any spell, including healing spells, which are really nice to have, as I think I've demonstrated quite well. But you can also use any weapon, so you can do anything you want on that side. You can equip up to leather armor, which is probably your one downside, is your armor is not going to be as good as a lot of theirs. Jeez. Use a lot of magic to get through that guy. He had a katana. Well, if it were a mithril katana, I'd take it, but it's not. So I don't want it. Meh. Are there enemies nearby? Yeah, another monk. A lady monk, which... not a thing in a lot of places, but... yeah, you want to do it. It's your lore. Do whatever you want. Did you have to make the guy monks still have the friggin' toilet bowl cut? You couldn't have cut out that part too? You can do what you want, but maybe you can want a little more. Ugh. See, I gone into, like I was saying earlier, I've gone into so many rooms where I just go around, there's nothing. So when I go in and there's 3 treasure chests, I'm all excited and happy. Gold. Prove a good challenge. I think I have a fair chance to open it then. Gold and an amulet of some kind. What kind is the question? My current amulet is mithril. Is a normal one. Actually, I have 2 mithril amulets, and I don't know what either of them do, because I never got them appraised. Because appraisal just seemed so expensive all the times I had the option to do it. Alright. Then again, I have tons of money now. Mainly from selling magical and enhanced, stuff. I'll admit, my money problems stopped when I found an ebony helm that I could sell. Ah. Skeletons. I like getting maced by Wolverine. Behind me? No, I was just catching the wall. Okay. Wonder why they decide to call it ebony? That's a good question. They call it ebony in this game, like they did it from the beginning. I think originally they just kind of had the plan of it's gonna be this vaguely magical material that's, like, the best. And to be fair, I think... Now, it is in the very next game that they introduced Daedric. But I don't recall if it's called Daedric in the next game, actually. Yeah, this kind of wood is a good name for a high-tier quality metal material. Ebony wood is a thing, but it's also the name of a very dark black, so, like... They probably meant that and not the wood. Though imagine if they did mean the wood. Imagine if it was always meant to be a special wooden armor. It just got kind of lost in translation because people didn't know what that meant. I ain't taking a potion, I never drink them. I'm gonna forget to sell it, and it'll take up space in my inventory until I toss it. Daggerfall does call it Daedric. Okay. I wasn't sure if they called it Daedric. I knew it was in the game. It was like very... Yeah, it was very obviously red plate armor. But wasn't sure if they'd given it the right name or not. Ooh, the area above the door is inscribed with the following. What flares up and does a lot of good, and when it dies, is just a piece of wood. A torch? Yeah. I think a matchstick could also do that. But yeah, like a...
You were up.
Dang it. Morrowind is the best one. Morrowind looks crazy as hell. I will give it that, at least. You're thinking a campfire? Well, no, because it's a piece of wood. A campfire would be multiple pieces of wood. So that wouldn't work. And also a campfire, you need more than just the wood to make it work. You need kindling too. So it wouldn't be just a piece of wood. But if it's like a torch, I guess you could also argue a torch is more than a piece of wood. So is a match, by that logic. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe the game's dumb. Also applies to, yeah, no, like, I was just, like, coming to that same conclusion. I was like, now that I think about it, though, torches and matches also are like that. I suppose it being a singular piece was the ultimate thing. Because I would still call a torch, even if it's doused in oil and with a cloth around it, I'd still call it one singular object. Yeah, when it burns out, it's just wood. Because the rest of it yeah, that's also true. Like, I don't think I'd call a campfire a singular object, is where it probably really falls apart. It's a bunch of pieces stacked together. Oh, didn't mean to take that off. Hang on, I'll deal with it. Morrowind view distance really was peak. Well, you know. In this game, it's entirely on purpose, because we see in the towns they can render farther, they just don't. Like, this is pure, like, I could use a light spell. If I bought the light spell and went to go use it, I'd probably have plenty of vision range, but I just don't do that. Okay, let's save here. I kind of meant to go to a new one to save. Is a campfire one object? You know what, let's actually see. Match. Oh, match also works. What, the ghost isn't here this time? Wait, is he taking a day off? You have found the diamond Corium Ashland sent you to recover. Only he can use it to see the Crystal Tower's location. Only he. So you can't just pawn it. You can't use it and then pawn it. We know what you're thinking, gamer. There's the ghost. Strike? No, he showed up. He just was exercising, fuck, I don't know. He is so goddamn fast. Oh, man. And another problem with this game, sometimes enemies just get a jacked attack speed for literally no reason. Scab, he must... And he crossed the goddamn picket fence. Yeah, he's lucky I got to him first. The other ghosts would have done way worse to him if they found out what he was doing. I did it again. I saved in the wrong slot. Enemies are nearby. No, they're not. Shut up about it. They actually made an area up here. Enemies can't spawn up on these rafters, so who knows what I'll see doing this. Nerevar trying to sleep next to his she's going to... He fucking did. No, it wasn't... No, is she the one holding his feet in that picture, or was she holding his face? It's one of those. I think I remember Vivek being the one holding the spear that's going through his heart, but I can't remember who's holding his feet. She holds his feet? Okay, I believe you. But I've seen that picture, and it is... So the Sill holds his face, that's right. I knew Vivek was the one who stabbed him, but I couldn't remember the other two. They really made this just here. Vivek pierces him from behind with a spear so he can take it or give it from either end. Be reincarnated male or female. Yes, yes, and she cut off his feet so he would have a foot fetish again. That's probably what it was about. Very odd lore. Yeah, I mean, the actual thing was so he could walk any path, and so the Sill cut off his face so he could be anyone. It's weird, but it's also like very classic kind of Grimm's fairy tales storytelling things. Where it's like, no, that's why he reincarnated like that into an Argonian mage, even though Nerevar was not known as a particularly good magic user. We all know the canon Nerevarine is an Argonian, and there's no argument to be made. It's just the funniest option. Because it makes the least possible sense. Spear part is probably the weirdest one. Yeah, that one doesn't track as well as the other two. It's like, okay, cut off his face so he could be anyone when he was reborn. That makes sense. Cut off his feet, he could walk any path. Sure. Pierce his heart so he could be either gender and he could be into either... Huh? How... What? If you said you cut his dick off so he could be either gender, that'd make more sense, but it'd also be way too graphic. They really made this go all the way around. Why? Say that, but Dagothar's nutsack is in that sketch. There's a difference between showing genitals and showing genitals be severed. In the same way, there's a difference between showing someone's head and showing someone's severed head. His balls out? No, I didn't say it was too much to show his dick. It was too much to say his dick was cut off and show it. And they put one small wall here, and that's it. If I didn't think the game might glitch if it tried to load me into these half slots. Boa tarde, amigos, is the canon Nerevarine. Sure is. Oh, hello, Cat Eternity. VTuber2 was looking for more arena players. Seems there are a few of us. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been playing it. You know, Hi, thank you for following. I am Fish. Ghoti Fish. If that's confusing, correct. Welcome in. Just playing my totally an Argonian. That's what Argonians look like. There are singulars of them. Of course there are. Yeah. Don't understand the game, seeing as how you still can't get out of the first dungeon. Okay. I totally get it. When I went to the first dungeon, I genuinely gave up. And it wasn't until I started having fever dreams about playing the game again that I decided, alright, I'm just gonna keep playing it. I think it, like, came to me in a dream, one of the solutions. You need so much help with the game? Hey, I need a lot of help with the game, too. But I think I can help you a little bit with the first dungeon. I'm going to make a small Ah, damn it. Ah, no. Okay. But I'm going to make a small guess. Are you having trouble killing the skeletons? You had a fever-style dream about arena? Okay. Okay. Are you having trouble killing the skeletons in the first dungeon? By any chance? Nah, you're getting lost? Okay, the only thing you can do is get your map out. Maybe pull up a map from the Elder Scrolls Wiki. Because there are those. Everything including those damn goblins. Ooh. Is this how the Elder Scrolls caught on? Is there some kind of psychic viral element in Arena? Is the Elder Scrolls Arena a friggin' mimetic agent? Does this game have an SCP designation? You start feeling sick if you don't play it after giving it a shot. The memes, Jack. But no, even just finding your way around the first dungeon, absolutely difficult. I understand why you're having trouble. Having trouble with enemies, though. So, for that, the best I can suggest, even worse when you're resting and a mage decided to boop you in with magic and kill you as soon as they spawn. Oh, yeah. You don't know jack about arena. So, probably one thing that might help. What class are you playing? I'm curious. Because I've picked what I believe to be the best class for clearing the game. I'm a battle mage. I'm gonna level up really slowly. I level up really slowly, though I'm up to level 14. Battle Mage Breton? Okay, then you're already doing quite well, because Battle Mage is a real good pick. So, honestly, if you're just thinking Battle Mage, Argonian, or Dark, I am an Argonian. This is what Argonians look like in this game. They look like half undead for some reason. I don't know why. They're like, very frequently save. If you don't know, this button takes your weapon out. I'm sure you figured that much out, at least. With Greco-Roman name. Yeah, they do. It's so weird. Like, they actually went for more of like a Central South American aesthetic for them later on, which I think works a lot better. They look so human. I don't know if I'd call that a human-looking face still. People always talk about how much Khajiit changed. I would say the Khajiit had a more gradual change. But I'd also say the Khajiit changed in ways that made more sense at the time. You're also playing with a controller using joystick key. Ooh. Friggin'. Oh no, this guy stole all my magic. Yeah.
You were a fool!
Yep. Yeah, okay. Can't camp, enemies are near. Khajiit, in a sense, never changed because they lored it. Yeah, you're not wrong. It actually, in lore, no. They kind of did lore Argonians in a weird way. Because there's some weird implications they bring up. That they're like, hey, some people remember Argonians looking different, but other people don't. They're like, apparently... The hell was that noise? There's some weird lore that apparently the Hist is not fully affected by dragon breaks. So they started altering their, they started altering the Argonians as Dragon Break was happening. Damn noisy encounter in the first dungeon? It might just be orcs then. Yeah, no, there's lots of noises in these games. In this game, I should say. It's not the direction I need to go. I gotta go. Yeah! Spooky, scary skeleton! Okay, so, for dealing with skeletons, my round shield broke when that happened. Anyway, here's a small tip, because there are skeletons in the first area. Skeletons are very, very, very resistant to non-bludgeoning weapons, so go buy yourself a mace or a staff, or... actually, probably a mace. That's probably your best bet. Go buy a mace and use that to hit them. You will be surprised how much faster they go down. Level 14 already. I'm like 10 dungeons in-ish. I have half of the Staff of Chaos on me now. And I have Battle Mage levels up more slowly than I think every class. Oh man, my round shield broke. I'm probably not even gonna get it repaired. I'm just gonna go buy a new one. Because it's faster and they're cheap. What the hell is that? Is that an iron golem? That's what Mithril's for. Using a lot of mods to speed the process up and for aesthetics feel of the game. I am playing this game straight out of the box on Steam, just using a guide. You're doomed. I'm not quite so doomed. I have Mithril. Mithril can bypass any resistance except for, like, damage type resistance. Let's make a new save to fight this thing, though. You shouldn't have encountered iron golems in the first dungeon. Oh!
You were a...
Was scared the shit out of you? It probably should have scared the shit out of me with how fast that killed me. You see that little magic spark when I hit it? Hey, if your AI crapped out and you're not hitting me back, I don't mind. I'll take the freebie. Oh, that was an older playthrough? Yeah, that makes more sense. You died because you shrieked / screamed instead of fighting it? It's got a ton of armor class. Just imagine the rewards when I kill the bastard. Aha! Ow. That's just a straight up robot. Helena Whitesnake, is that you? I have 1.3 million experience points. Thing of the amazing loot? Nothing. Is he killing elves? No, you're right. That's not him. You're right, Quilla. My mistake. Not even a drop of gold. Ask him what a Khajiit is. Oh, yeah. You know, yeah. Monk. Wasn't trying to travel. Monk with some war axe. Who gives a crap? There haven't been, like, firing squads in this dungeon, so I haven't needed to go invisible. That's another reason to be a battle mage, so you can have armor and weapons and still be able to cast invisibility if you really want to, without having to... Basically, you spend the money to learn the spell, and then you can use it basically as many times as you want to, because it is not that mana intensive. Or... my longsword broke. Dang it. Good thing I've got a spare. The first time my mithril longsword broke, it was opening a chest that contained another mithril longsword. You ran into those soldiers already in the first dungeon, crushed you instantly. Battle axe. What the hell? I am starting to be curious what you mean by first dungeon, though. Like, the first one... Like, the sewers? You could argue is the first dungeon, but that's probably not quite what you mean. The first one you are directed to find? Or the first one you found after leaving the sewers? Because if it's that last one, they could have directed you... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Guess what? I just found an excuse to do. Roy, boyfriend thought you were using a dark dungeon mod, but it's just... Oh yeah, no, the game just fucking looks like this. It's the Imperial sewers where you literally start. You shouldn't be finding soldiers there. I'm wondering if one of those mods you have might have messed with you a bit. You know what? Let's just get out of here. I got hellhounds. You think it was a mod? Yeah, the mod might have been messing you up a little bit in a few places. Behold, the beauty of not having to deal with everyone else's problems because I'm invisible. And several humans include a mage, a friggin' mage, the game can't give you a break. Yeah, magic's kind of busted for enemies in this game. The best you can do for enemies that have ranged magic attacks is rush at them fast enough while at full health that they end up caught in the AoE of their own blast. It is genuinely the most effective strategy for a lot of them, because you can't ranged battle them, because it's just not gonna work. They're gonna outdamage you very quickly, because sometimes they'll get double ticks and just cast 2 spells at once. Whew, get me the heck out of there. Let's get back to Lilandril. Excuse me, miss. So unfair, it is. The nearest store. I need a blacksmith to fix my sword and see if he has a materialed round shield, actually. That's west. Lord, this game, yep. You may notice I play on max detail. That's usually so I can slow the game down, because sometimes the game messes up and gives enemies really, really high attack speeds. And the only way I've found to prevent that is to slow down the speed of the game itself. And that is another reason why when I get to Daggerfall, because I'm gonna play Daggerfall, I'm gonna play the Unity remake made by fans, because it functions. And I'm willing to bet it doesn't have that problem, and I won't have to move around with arrow keys and worry about detail buttons and hoping the game's not running too fast and killing me that fast. Like, original Daggerfall's free on Steam. It's not worth it. Free is too much, probably. Further east, okay. You're gonna love Daggerfall, and if you mod, you'll love the mods. You can play an Arenafall mod, which combines Arena and Daggerfall, and you can choose which start you want. Huh. You need it to play DF Unity, so it's kind of worth it? Oh, I didn't even know about that. That makes sense, actually. Think it's easier than this game? It has to be. The basic provisions. That was not the button I meant to press. Let me actually check on my stuff. Which ones do I have equipped? First, bracers, and bracelet, and belt. You'd be totally accidentally killing NPCs in this game, if it were possible. You really just can't. Whoops, sorry about your head, sir. Most I've ever prayed for those bracers. It's like, dude, you offered that amount. If you're not happy with it, like you, that bracelet's not for you. Yeah, I'll take it. You talked me into it. Dude, if you're trying to scam me, like, it's not really working. Probably 100 years old, that belt. Hang on, actually, let me check, because that was a lot of money. What kind of belt is this? My current belt is an agility belt. This one isn't. 15 agility, which gives me almost... But I think this is actually an ebony belt. But that +3 to hit is so useful, is the thing. I'm not gonna sell this belt. If I find another agility object, I'll use that over it, but... Actually, I should check if I have an agility torque. Oh, hang on. +3 magic defense. Is this thing giving me willpower, then? No, that's... I was already like that. Okay. And my adamantium torque will remain on my body. These 2 amulets, I need to get them appraised. first and third I want to hang on to, so sell second and fourth of that. Sell all these torques. Yeah, whatever. It was like a basic amulet. I'm sure it had some effect on it. This one must have a very powerful effect, but it's not made of a material I want, so take it, man. Now, I need a repair done. 10 days and costs 56 gold. How much you get it in 2 days? 281? Go for it. Yeah, I gave him the one. Yeah. Now, while you're working on that, do you happen to have any round shields? Especially any with a material on them? Nah, just regular. Bought yourself a round shield. Cool. That back on. And do you want this old one? I'll take like a gold for it. I don't want to wait to have it repaired, because I don't care. You're not interested in that? Okay, fair enough. It's literally not even worth a gold piece to him. Can't blame him. Two days for sword. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Game just friggin' crashed. Now, did it save before or after the crash, is the question. Or did it save during the crash, which could cause a trillion different problems. Okay, it saved before the crash actually went through. Did it crash? Insufficient base memory. I noticed that mostly happens in towns with the detail too high. Because it's running through DOSBox, it thinks if it's... It has to run on what DOS could run. And if DOS couldn't run something, it might freak out. Even though my computer could definitely run this game probably 30,000 times at once. I don't think this game isn't even a gigabyte. Mages Guild South. Alright. You'll notice I am blue blazing now. In a town, it's fine to be this fast. You notice the render distance still isn't great in this game. Can't even. I feel like this is like especially bad rendering. Yeah, mystical energy of magic and shit. This isn't the same Mages Guild. But it's the same guy. Well done, Ngoth. You have done this guild a service it will not easily forget. I thank you for your efforts. Now, for my part of the bargain. Kareem walks to a table where an ornately penned map lies. There, he focuses a shaft of light through the diamond. A moment later, he inscribes the location of the Crystal Tower, somewhere in the Somerset province, onto your map. Cool. Haven't leveled up, but... Can an object not be magic and... Actually, you know what? Let me detect magic on stuff. I've got all this money. I should probably figure out what all these things are. Bracers of Light, a Ring of Shocking. Adamantium Bracelet. Well, I knew that. Belt of Agility. I think the stronger the enchantment, the more he charges for it. Ebony Belt, I was right. Adamantium Torque. Mithril Amulet. So if it's made of a material, you can't tell me what, like, spell it has on it. That's really dumb. They're just both mithril, and I have to guess what they do. What kind of magic items you got? Well, even you don't know. It's like, oh, there's a Torque of Endurance. What's it made of? Because it can have multiple modifiers, it just can't list them in the name. Which, pretty dumb. Alright, let's go to an inn and sleep for 2 days straight. You're gonna lay down, you leave your stream open, might chat from time to time. Pain in your legs and feet need to rest often. Have fun with Arena. I 100% sympathize with pain in the legs. This isn't entirely for show. I am having at least some fun with Arena, I'll say. Back to the southwest. Alright. Put the exact location on my map, thank you. Green Giants. What do you mean by that? About to go to the bar when a singularly well-known person called Father Zenasara calls you to a table. Lend me your ear for a moment, Argonian. For reasons of utmost importance to the welfare of this city-stage, it is imperative that this note be delivered to the Practical Tool Store by Terdus, Third of Rain's Hand. A contact there will give you 210 gold if you can make it on time. You help me and Lilandril. Sure, why not? You just quick double-check what that name was. Practical Tool Store. Alright. I don't really need the money, but I'm not going to turn down the experience points. Where is equipment store? The Practical Tool. Bit west of here. Let's hope I can get there before sundown. Is it here? Elite Equipment Store. Nope. Must be further west then. Okay, apparently these two are very close to each other. I think I'm making it before sundown. Sarutar, Lorith, there's like 3 equipment stores right next to each other over here. And there's another one on the other side of town. Bah. You're on your phone? Actually get a lot of mobile viewers. It's not this. Is it in this build? No? Part of here? Swear, the places they'll actually mark on your map feel as far away as possible sometimes. Unearthed weapon. These are literally sharing a building and they're competing. The practical tool. The marvelous note. It's even here on time. Quite unlike Zenithar to be so punctual, I assure you. I'll enjoy your 210 gold piece reward. You've earned it. Thank you. I'll be leaving now. That probably wasn't worth it, but I'm an adventurer. It is interesting this game has a full day-night cycle. Scoozy, nearest inn. Southwest. Sure enough. Daggerfall is the same with map marking? Of course it is. I hope Daggerfall Unity at least lets you see the whole map at once. There's a really interesting video about test skyboxes throughout the franchises. Oh yeah? I might be interested in seeing that then. Always been really good for their time. Hey, well, used to be an adventurer like me, you got an arrow through your legs. Well, you might notice, I don't have that problem. Mine's something different. Yeah, let me get a room. They have rotations and you could track constellations. Wow. Don't believe I'm only charging you 20 gold. You lucky kid. Do we got a deal? Yep. Never actually took an arrow, but you do have chronic pain? I also have chronic pain. It is not limited to my legs, but I have it. It's 30 minutes till sundown. I should probably buy an extra day. Only charge, don't let anyone know I'm only charging that. Dude, that is the flat rate for inns. Can't walk sometimes. Ooh. Sucks. I imagine. Do you have anything you use for mobility? Like, there's definitely a reason a wheelchair is a main prop of my model. It's 5:30 in the early morning. Nah, I've had difficulties with my motion for a very large portion of my life. Though I'm not I will say that I am not in my day-to-day life bound to a wheelchair. Might get a wheelchair layer to help with walking, but you can move around on your own. I don't think there's any shame in it. I think anyone who tries to shame you for it is a jackass. You got bad feet, not really in the same tier you think as me. You vaguely get it? Hey, you know what? You're trying to empathize, and I appreciate that. I probably should have marked on my map where it was. There's another inn here. We should have just done 13 hours instead of 12. Ah! Ah! Might introduce your boyfriend to me. He loves old games like this. I do play a lot of retro games. That is a different kind of golem. I'm not sure which kind. Oh, it was an ice golem. Hagar Thorn, you shit. I'm sure it was him who did that. Yeah, at night I should definitely turn detail back up. Though probably not that high to avoid memory errors. Jagger Thorn? He's got some kind of name, I'm sure. Always trying to kill ya. Okay. Equipment store, the basic provisions. East, sure thing. Jaeger. Is it Jaeger? J silent? I've been calling him Jaeger. I've been saying yeah. Haven't I? I think I said Jagger just the way you wrote it. I said Jaeger Thorn before. But I think I read it as Jagger when you wrote it, and I'm not sure what my logic for that was. I'm sure I had something in there. The J silent, it's definitely Jaeger Thorn, not Jagger. Or Jager. It's Jager or Jaeger, I'm not sure which. Jager Thorn. Is this the basic provisions? Lovamon's quality equipment. Nope. Swear all the equipment stores are next to each other. Excuse me, civilians. Even more east? There it is. Prepare. Mithril longsword is ready. Thank you. I never want to be with just one of these. Because if one breaks, I'm screwed. Suppose I still have an adamantium mace to fall back on, but I'd rather save that just for the skeletons. Okay, where is the crystal tower? Wait, no, it's a hard... It is. Oh. That's surprising. What is your source on that? That's how Rhea Silmain says it. I think we have to take her word for it. There's the Crystal Tower. Closest place to it is Kingshaven. Take us a little over a week to get there. Arrived in the village of Kingshaven in Somerset Isle Province. It's the only time you ever hear his name said. Now that I think about it, I think she did say it like that when I first streamed this. Which was on Thanksgiving. And I think I got so mad trying to go through the first dungeon that technically the second dungeon. I was able to make it through the first one. That one's difficult because you don't have any armor. Although, if you play a mage, that's never going to change. 8 days to reach your goal, you arrive at Kingshaven, village held by Lord Mithlon. Although weary from travel, you find the place seems to beckon for exploration. Unlikely. It's Jagar. Alright, then. Crystal Tower, for real, for real. Got mad at the Imperial Sewers intro? Yeah, I definitely had trouble there. I'm not gonna act like I didn't. Dentist won't be happy with me. I didn't rage quit until the next one when it was like, here's skeletons you haven't figured out how to beat, and here's minotaurs you physically can't beat, and they're in the way. The skeletons I eventually figured out, like, in a cold sweat. I was later like, right, this is based on AD&D, where skeletons, you had to use a bludgeoning weapon to beat skeletons. You don't like it, but hey, or maybe she told it to us wrong on purpose to fuck with him, in which case I'm also on board. The Crystal Tower dominates the area, rising like an accusatory finger pointing at the sky above. This bastion of sorcery seemingly transcends normal human conceptions, existing in many planes other than this. You can sense the fifth piece of the Staff of Chaos somewhere above. Okay, I do have my thing equipped. I'm glad we're in agreement. Crystal Tower. Okay. This is the tallest dungeon we've been to, because it's going to be 4 levels. But it seems each individual level is not terribly long. So we'll see what I can do. Jagar Thorn. You fools! It's Jagar Thorn! I don't know. I trust the ghost lady more than I trust you, and she said it's Jaeger. She said it's Jagar, I mean. Jagyar. Jagyar. Like he's dying, you say it's over, Jagar. He tries. But it's not a hard. There's the sound of him choking on his own blood, if you couldn't tell. You enter the halls of the Crystal Tower, greeted by... What am I greeted by? Is this... Troll is... Okay, there's trolls here. If their regeneration worked correctly, I'd be scared of them, I'm sure. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because I can just shoot fire. Hang on, can I always do that? Damage 5 to 19, sure enough. 5 to 16. haven't laughed so hard in your life? I hope so. 15 charges. 43 charges. -4 to AR because it's adamantium. Actually, I have these identified. Maybe the thing will tell me now. Will it tell me what these amulets do? No, it just tells me the AR they provide. I am so I only recently got, as in like very late last week recently, got a good microphone, so now I can finally do weird voice acting things like that, and it actually picks up properly. Ah yes, the drums of no spatial awareness. Let me crank that up. Slow the game down some to make it fair. There are so many skeletons. Always overdo your voice acting and make your throat sore every time I try. Ooh, okay, I have one specific voice. I can do it, but if I do it for more than like 2 lines, I swear I'm gonna throw up. And that is Dr. Claw from friggin' Inspector Gadget. I can do that voice, but I have to stop myself from doing it because it tears my throat up so bad I start gagging. And I'm not lying. Like, I swear I have, like... I haven't vomited yet, but I've come friggin' close. It's like the first place where it feels like all the sound effects are working, because I have stepping sound effects. Hang on. No, of course not. That was the door changing sides, as it is wont to do. Hey, if all you're gonna throw at me are skeletons, I will not mind. If it were zombies or ghouls, I'd be a little more perturbed, because diseases are annoying in this game. That's another tip. When you start running into diseases, genuinely, save after every fight, and if you catch a disease, just reload the game and try the fight again. Because the alternative is you have to stock up on cure disease potions. And if that's how you want to do it, friggin' go for it, but... Ah! Way easier to just cure them. Because the way diseases work in this game is some of them will slowly drain stats over time, and if a stat is reduced to 0, you'll just die. I don't mind trolls too much. You can use a Khajiit voice and an Argonian voice, but it hurts your throat pretty bad. You can also do Sheogorath's voice from later Elder Scrolls like Skyrim and Oblivion. Friends love it when I make Sheogorath quote, "Really? And a fox, butterflies, a severed head, and the cheese to die for. Cheese for everyone." Wait, scratch that. Cheese for no one. I think I have an okay Sheogorath impression. Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Argonian's a little trickier, because that's actually like an octave below what I can usually do. jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. It's like, it's just low enough from my normal voice that I don't feel confident in Argonian, but it's also not quite scratchy enough for me to imitate, weirdly enough. Argonians are yeah, no. I feel like it's only slightly scratchy. I feel like I scratch my voice more than I need to for Argonians. Dang. Lock looks difficult. Yeah, it is. Well, time to get the door opener. Another tip for this game. Have a garbage weapon you don't mind breaking, so you can crack open stuff you can't pick. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Honest pay for honest work. One of your favorite lines in Skyrim. You easily do an orc female voice, but you're almost never an orc. Female voices in general are outside my realm. I can do a few, but I feel like my natural voice is too scratchy to be a girl. Climb and back and we'll be off. Whoop, another troll. Trolls really aren't that bad. I'm willing to bet it's a programming error that makes them not get back up. Because if you didn't know, in... Wait, Yes? Need something? What is it? Dragons? And I'm sure trolls were supposed to be a terrifying enemy. Because in, like, 80 and I think even up to 3.5 edition, maybe even up to 4th edition, trolls, so regenerating meant a specific thing in Dungeons & Dragons. It meant that you regain that many hit points per turn. You had regeneration X. And this would continue functioning even if you,
You were up.
My cousin is out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. What was I getting at? Ah, yeah. Ah, man, I hadn't saved in a minute. But no, they have some kind of... I think it was usually regenerate 5. And they would gain that many hit points. But the thing is, dying did not make them stop regenerating. Which meant even if you killed a troll, if you took too long, it would just get back up again. Stick with me and they'll never even know you're there. Don't tell anybody. Oh wait, no, was that... Damn it, what did he sound like? Can't remember if it was Vex who says that line, or if it's... friggin... It's Delvin. I thought so. Damn it, what does Delvin sound like? I'm second guessing myself on that. Okay, I should definitely save after fighting trolls, because they... enough trolls at once can actually take me down. See, now there's someone who's not afraid to get some advice. We're gonna get along nicely. That's right, he was like... vaguely Cockney. Don't tell anyone I said this, because I'll deny it, but you're the best damned thief the guild's got. It wasn't a full-blown Ooh! That one he actually did get up. Wow. Okay, but I think, no, they're getting up every time. That one is just getting up. Running a little light in the pockets, lad. Ah, man. Another troll nearby. Sure, it's approaching me. Now, as I was saying, so trolls could come back from the dead even if you killed them. But there was a way around this. If you damaged them with either fire or acid, they would stop regenerating for at least one turn. So if they were dead and you threw a vial of acid on them, they'd stay dead forever, because then they died fully. One moment, please. Never worked an honest day in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad? I'm saying you got the coin, but you didn't earn a septum of it honestly. Always want to smack Brendan off like, hey, you don't know me, you don't know my life. You don't know how I got this. I mean, yeah, chances are you probably killed people for that money, but it was people who deserved it, so I would argue it is honest. See, trolls still don't hit that hard. They can't hit me that hard. I think they did something wrong when they were programming the troll's ability to get back up, because it looks like it really just isn't working. Fun story about some of the, there's an old AD&D game that's also on DOS. I forget what it's called. But in it, there's a trick you can use to get around troll regeneration. It's that when you kill them, their body despawns, because they don't leave corpses in that game. But then it'll just take a certain amount of turns, and when they regenerate, they'll respawn there. But if you just stand on the spot where they went down, they'll just stay dead and the battle can still end. Wonder if Rhea Silmain would say Brinjolf with a hard J. Gonna say something, but it's probably gonna sound sus. Look, they're not here now, but there's someone often in my chat who exclusively says sus things, so go for it. I assure you, it's not gonna be as bad as what I'm used to. Genuinely can just try this forever. It just depends how bored you are. You know, something else Silmain would go hard on? I know what I want her to go hard on. I'm not gonna lie, ghosts, absolutely within my range there. The fact she's played by, like, a real motion actor makes it a little weird. Your sus is funny sus? A little. Eh? Hang on, so I appear to have gone the incorrect direction somehow. Let's circle back. Yeah, trolls regenerating. What else is new? Woo! and a dagger. Buckler and a dagger. Ooh. Gold. The Dwarven Helm. Dwarven gets, like, hugely buffed in later games. Where it's, like, one of the best materials, but here it's, like, kind of bad. Like, it's not as good as adamantine and mithril. Gold. Guess I'll take a crystal. Wonder if anyone even knows who played Rhea Silmain. That is a good question. Cause, like, I wonder how many people, even from Bethesda, who are working at Bethesda now, still worked there. Still worked back then, I should say. Apparently there's no official credits. It's most likely one of the two female programmers at Bethesda at the time, either Jennifer Pratt or Furuzan Soltani. Oh wait, 2018 interview with Ted Peterson, it was Jennifer Pratt. One of the programmers at the time. They didn't have many people, so I can see why they're just like, hey, can you, like, put this on, we'll take the pictures and digitize? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it wasn't Patrick Stewart yet. What the hell? Oh, dear mother of God. Oh, no, Huddy. That's not good. Those things are strong. What? Are you kidding me? They got the friggin' super speed glitch again. That's fun to see every time. Keep forgetting I have a compass that gives me direction. Shut up, Jaggerthorpe. Go be quiet. Not trying to travel. One downside of trying to set it as slow as possible, it applies to my mouse too, which means sometimes it's gonna fuck up. I need to kill these two, then save, then kill the next guy. gold and some bracers. When will you learn to shut up, Jaggerthorn? No one cares. Gold and a buckler. Okay. The third screen with him on it gets annoying to hear him over and over. You see why players get mad? Yep. These guys suck because they don't even drop loot. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I can hear another one. Hear the wings flapping. Oh, good. Alright, where the heck am I going here? Alright. Again, I am using a map online so I can figure out where the heck I'm going. Friggin' snow wolves up here, too. I haven't seen them since I was in Skyrim. And the Labyrinthian. Luckily, being invisible means they don't really get an opportunity to try to, you know, range attack me. They kind of just have to accept that I'll approach them when I feel like it. Gold, a ring of some kind. I can't actually camp. Do not underestimate the 1 hour nap to be able to bring back a ton of your spell points. Locke has nothing to fear from me. Shows what you know. I don't think I'm still invisible at this point because of that 1 hour nap. Ah! Whoa! Again, bugs that happen when you try to transfer operating systems and you base a game on the frame rate instead of based on ticks per second. Sometimes enemies are just gonna have jacked attack speed for literally no reason. And the best I can do about that is crank up the detail to try to slow down the game. And even then, it's usually not gonna work. Gained a level of experience. Haven't gotten one of those in what feels like forever. You really slow down the more you go. Alright, get myself to +4 magic defense. I think that's a good place for that. Now... I could stand to do more damage, honestly. Oh, hang on. Huh, that's just enough to get me a damage point. I start manually upgrading my agility, then I could trade my agility torque for an ebony one without really losing anything. Backup round shield, I'm not gonna say no to one of those. Actually, I should check. I'm pretty sure it would tell me if it was an alternate material. Yeah, it probably would. It's a regular amulet of some kind. Who knows what it does. Yay, from that level I got +1 to my magic defense, which might help on occasion, and +1 to my damage, which should always help forever. Alright, we're on level 3. This is supposedly one of the most interesting areas in this entire game, and it seems relatively linear. Heavy, musky scent wafts through the rough-hewn corridors. In the distance, you can hear what sounds to be low growls. More trolls. That one had a key? Never seen enemies drop a key before. That is a little distressing, actually. Enemies have keys. Worried one of them has it and the other one doesn't, and that I can't get to the other one. It's just a corridor to a torch. Nope, just a wall. Generating troll nearby. Sign reads, The Bestiary, Section 1. Rats. Skeleton. Goblins. Snow Wolf. Warning, specimen has ice breath attack. I'm familiar. Old and a torque. Ah. 4 trolls. Or maybe just 3 and 1 got back up. Another diamond key. That is still distressing. Bestiary Section 3. Well, let's go through Section 2 first. Spider, warning the specimen is highly poisonous. Venomous, but yeah. Hellhound, specimen is highly aggressive. What, no warning about the fire breath? Zombie, specimen causes disease. I'm aware. Wraith, specimen has spellcasting abilities. I think it's trying to do it through a wall. Because, you know, another little thing about this game that makes it annoying, enemies know your location kind of automatically. Unless you're invisible, they can see you through walls. Hang on a sec. Get off. No. Cat climbing up on my computer. I don't trust him not to friggin' turn it off. Steel key. I'm guessing each group has just 1 key, which is how that's working. Look at this map. Feeding tube 3. Caution, specimens may inhabit these tunnels. Stench of offal and excrement is almost unbearable. Nearby, you can hear strange sounds issuing from what looks like cell doors. Yeah? Looks like this really does just lead into all of those, feeding pens. Or I climb up something, turn invisible, so that they can't, like, just gaggle stomp me in my sleep. And stick to one-on-one fights with invisibility, too. Nothing usable. Good to hear. Not aiming at the troll there. Troll is not even on screen anymore. Tiny amount of gold and a steel helmet. Alright. Whoa, whoa. Buckler. Yeah, I don't think this one is a specimen region, considering trolls are all around the place. I'm pretty sure they work here. This goes too long, I'm gonna... Gonna do that and see if... So yeah, this is something absolutely do in a dungeon if you're having trouble in this game. Just save, 1 hour nap. Save, 1 hour nap. And for some reason, 1 hour naps seem to give you more than 2 hours, because I feel like it ticks twice on the restore there. Yeah. Is it save scumming? Technically. This lock is an insult to my abilities. Suddenly realized the illegal scroll may have been a warning in Trollish. Illegible scroll. Well. A warning against what? An iron golem that doesn't see me and so isn't a problem. There was no illegible scroll though, game. But anyway, I'm cooler than that, so the iron golem didn't even know I was there. I just stole all its gold. Now that I'm far enough away that I believe it won't recognize me even if invisibility breaks. Hidden door. Ah, one of you. These are... yeah, that's a homunculus, apparently. I don't think the writers of this game know what a homunculus is. It's... what... you've all seen Full Metal Alchemist, you know what one is. Though, historically, they were all very short, not like in FMA. They're very... but historically, as if they were real. On the door with a steel key. Ah, cool. Warning, specimen has spellcasting ability. Ow. I think some of these are empty. Medusa, warning, gaze attack, do not stare. Hey, I'll have you know, no gay I've ever met has attacked me. I haven't met too many, but they've yet to attack me. Though I think if you stare at them, that might change, I'll admit that. Fire Demon, this guardian is extremely dangerous. I believe you. Oh, dear mother of shit. Cell is empty. On a plaque to one side has been hastily etched your name. Seems someone has been expecting you. Well, I know I'm not going in there. Stone Golem, warning, the specimen throws rocks. Ice Golem, warning, this specimen has a damage aura. I don't think that's implemented properly. Because I've not been damaged via aura, to my knowledge. But okay, I'm gonna have to fight the fire demon. I'm gonna guess it's... they'll later say it's a Daedra, because that's essentially what... Daedra are essentially demons, if you think about it. Okay, let's see here. How dangerous are you? Pretty dangerous. If I wasn't spamming my heals, I think I'd be in trouble very quickly. And just like a Daedra, it disappeared on death instead of leaving a body. Gold and a mark. Get a lot of treasure. Gold, a bracelet, don't need plate. Gold, a belt, and a katana. I can check if this is a material katana, though I very doubtful it is. Yeah, drop it. I forgot to check if this is a material ring. Adamantium's just better. Oh? This, nope. It's just, mithril. It's a mithril belt, nothing to get excited about. If that's what I wanted, I'd put on the ebony. I don't think so. Ugh. What's my experience points at? I was at 1.3 million a while ago. Now I'm at 1.4. You know what? This is probably as safe a place as I can get from wandering enemies. So we're gonna do quick one for some spell points. And there we go, practically at full. For some reason, right-clicking also is yes in that menu. In addition to enter, which weird for me, but okay. Well, I'm right-clicking to try to get out of that menu, and it's not working. That I cannot save in that slot, but then... I mean, it also doesn't matter too much what slot you save in. Okay, we are on the 4th floor, which is the final one. So... Yeah! Okay, I can one-shot wolves under the correct circumstances. Wanted to click on this one. One-shot wolves. Just a very tiny room. Oh, hey, a human corpse. Gold and some bracers on it. And a longsword I don't want. Gold, I don't want the mark, actually. I don't use marks because it costs too much to identify them to try to figure out what they do. And I don't want to just sit here guessing what it does if it casts a spell I don't recognize. Gold and armor I can't use. I'm still invisible. It lasts a while. I don't think I am anymore, though. With so many ranged enemies, it might actually be smart to start saving before going around corners. In case I have to reapply my invisibility to, you know, not have to roll RNG to get past them. Ah! Nope. Case in point. I doubt wolves commonly have anything on them. There's a path through there? Oh, was there a secret door back there I missed? Yes, there was. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Die. Gold and a belt. What kind of belt? Through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. And I kind of forget how the rest of it goes. It's like, secret tunnel. Oh yeah, that was the line. And die. Man. Man. All right, fine, I'll get the door cracker. Now, do you feel like cooperating, door? I can do this all day. Okay, I'm starting to think I shouldn't have done that. Whoop, whoop. I'm thinking I just can't get through that door by normal means, and I'm gonna have to go around. Probably save after killing those. Yeah, there's another way through. Ooh, ice golem. Let's just not and say we didn't. I didn't fight it. See, we're already doing it. Increasing the number of ice golems. Honestly, I'm not scared of them. I just don't want to fight them because it takes so long. And I feel like there's not a lot of reward because they don't drop loot. Wow, invisibility's worn off. Turn that back on to avoid that shit happening again. Ooh. I think... Aha! To enter within, thou must find the meaning of this passage. In a marble hall as white as milk, lined with skin as soft as silk, within a fountain crystal clear, a golden apple doth appear. No doors there are in this stronghold, yet thieves break in to steal the gold. What is thy answer? White, skin soft, within a fountain. So it's a white, soft object that's got a gold thing inside of clear. It has no doors, but people break. EGG. Is it an egg? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Thou may proceed, mortal, to thy peril. To my what now? Yeah, no, to my peril. Ow. Good thing I just saved. I can re-up my invisibility. See, the other one's right there, and nope, he does see me. Once you start fighting something, you stop being invisible to those who can see you at that moment. Luckily, he threw a fireball at his friend, too. These guys can dish it out, but they cannot take it as far as magic goes. You attach the 5th piece of the staff, and for a moment, feel a surge of energy pass into your body, almost as if the incomplete staff were a live thing. That's probably should be concerning. Dang it. Gold, a plate pauldron I can't use. Gold and a crystal that I also will never use. I'm gonna go sell this thing immediately. Okay, so that's the staff piece, and getting out of here shouldn't be too terrible. I can camp. Egg.
I have underestimated you. That is clear. You not only have defeated the useless Creatures I have sent against you, but managed to survive encounters that in and of itself could be the stuff of legends. It is sad that I am forced to destroy you. Prepare, for my minions arrive.
You know, dude, there's something you haven't even considered. Have you even considered bribing me? The biggest quote-unquote bribe you've offered me so far was, I will make your death painless. It's like, then fuck you, I'm gonna fight you. I'm not gonna take that deal. That is not good enough. Try something else.
It has become a habit, congratulating you on your success.
I hope
Still,
so.
there are 3 pieces left.
Yeah.
And what guards them only the Divine Lady may know.
Who?
I have spent many a day searching the ethereal plane for some clue at the location of the 6th piece of the staff.
You mean the
This
ethereal
is what I
planes
have
with an
found. The piece was sent to a place called the Crypt of Hearts. I have no clue as to the location of such a place.
A? Sounds like
The
a less
price for the
fun
little
version of
knowledge I
Kingdom
have
Hearts.
was
There's
exactly.
a few of those.
Still, only 3 provinces remain that can hold these last pieces. It can only lie in one of these. Good luck.
Alright, so there genuinely is just 1 piece per province. It's like, I don't know where it is, but there's only 3 left, and they're not ever in the same province twice. There we go. Oh, hey, another corpse. Is that a regular wolf? Regular ass wolves. Who'da thunk? Are these more of, Jagger's minions? You're not even the coolest Jagger I know of. That actually is a much higher bar than I meant it to sound. Yeah, I think I just straight up can't pick this. Or if I can, it's very, very unlikely. So let's go ahead and be invisible while I rush back through this way. This correct. Yes, it is. I haven't left the floor, so all the ice wolves should still be gone. It's just dodging these ice golems that I just don't wanna, because they don't drop equipment of any kind, and... But yeah, I can beat them. I just don't wanna. Okay, will the fire demon have respawned? Yes. He's gonna take even longer to fight. Oh dear God, he's immune to invisibility. Or it just didn't work that time. Maybe I got too close to him. Ooh. Or maybe interacting with the gold made me visible again. Though I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, we're just trying to get out of here. Oop. Spawned around me. Troll is regenerating, good for him. I'm gonna be elsewhere. Have I found a piece in elsewhere yet? Genuinely don't remember. I'll go back through my log and see where I found the previous pieces. Re-up my invisibility. It's nice to just be able to leave. Just say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Is that right? No, I turn around. There it is. Plate, cuirass, and a steel helm. Don't need them. Just invisibly saunter out. Yes, hello, troll. As I'm aware of your regenerating nature, I could not care less, because it tends to not function. What do you think the trolls are thinking when they just see a door open for no reason? Or are they even noticing it? I'd believe they're pretty stupid. They apparently have a language. Trollish. I think that's just internet. Let me out of here. And we're out. Okay. So, hang on. Introduction, gold ingot to the Mages Guild. Show the dwarven mines of Fanglair in the province of Hammerfell. We've been to Hammerfell. Labyrinthian in the province of Skyrim. Valenwood with Celine's Web. Agamanus in Elsewhere, Temple of the Mad God, Crystal Tower in, here. So we've been to Hammerfell, Skyrim, Elsewhere, Valenwood, and the Somerset Isle. So what's left is Blackmarsh, High Rock, and Morrowind. Assuming the Imperial Province still doesn't count. Now, I've gone to Blackmarsh on business before, and we also started the game there. I can just... let's look at Gideon. It'd take me 68 days. Second thought, let's see about a trip to High Rock first. You know what? Let's go to the second game. Let's go to Daggerfall. Arrived in the city-state of Daggerfall in High Rock Province. The date is Freydis, 4th of 2nd Seed in the year 3rd Era 391. Took 18 days to reach your goal. Daggerfall greets those in search for rest and hope to challenge those who search for glory. Fuck. Insufficient base memory. Insufficient base memory. Did I save before trying to go through the door? I don't remember. But I don't think so. Because I'm a dumb. And I'm dumb, no. Egg save. Yeah. I saved here, so I'm gonna have to go through the last floor again. Go yourself. It still doesn't take that long. Being invisible means I don't have to fight all this stuff. Alright. Egg save right here. Daggerfall, get me there. Get me out of the arena. Get me out. Oh, hello, David. Oh, thank you for following. Yeah, Cat was in here. Or maybe Cat's still in here if they told you about it. Oh, yay, 120 followers. Thanks. Woo. Music. Playing the arena, I'm sure Cat told you that. What's happening? I just got the 5th piece of the Staff of Chaos, which there are 8 pieces. I need all 8 to stop the guy in charge. Unfortunately, the ghost leading me doesn't know where the 6th piece is. She was sleeping and he accidentally woke her up. Aw. Alright. So we came to High Rock, one of the only provinces I haven't found a piece in yet. Decided ask them about Crypt of Hearts. It's funny you should ask that. The latest news is that something was found near Comlorn, or Camlorn. I checked there for more information, try an inn perhaps. Oh! I decided to come to Daggerfall because it was funny, because that's the next game. But if there's... yeah, I was not far. Genuinely, I was guessing that it might be in High Rock, because it's close to Somerset. City-state of Camlorn in High Rock Province. The date is Lordus, 26th of 2nd Seed in the year 3rd Era 391. Took 23 days to reach your goal. Camlorn, Jewel of the West, greets the wary traveler and bids thee welcome to our city-state. It's 9:30 at night. Ah! You got a nice city. Oh. Lots of ice golems. Ah. Let's say I should go. It's 9:30 now. Game's running a little too fast for my liking. Gonna play Daggerfall Unity after I finished Arena? Yes. I didn't mention it, this game is almost as good as Gollum. Hey now. That's very mean to Gollum. No. This game... There's just so much old charm to it, and it built something so great, I can't find it in me to hate this game. Then again, I can't find it in me to hate Gollum because it's dumb enough. But, oh yeah, your question, David. I was actually, for a while, kind of waffling on if I wanted to play original Daggerfall, because, you know, I have it, I could play it, or if I wanted to do the new Unity version. Open Test Arena to be finished first before you start going at it. Wait for Arena Unity to be done. There is someone working on it. Daggerfall original is very game-breaking buggy, so is this game. Sometimes I have insufficient base memory because I'm playing out of DOSBox and the game will just hard crash entirely. Here we go. Sun's up, fun's up. But no, through the process of playing this game, I've decided... No! Dang it. One sec. Sorry about that. My cat really just hopped up on top of my computer, and it'd be very easy for him to press the power button from there, so had to get him off real quick. I think I can turn the detail up a bit here. Hard save big, you think? Hard save bug. Lots of bugs in the main quest. Yeah. But a thing was that by playing this game, I think I've gotten all the novelty I would have wanted from classic Daggerfall. Because I don't want any more of the novelty from this game. It might not be obvious, because I move decently well, but it's actually very uncomfortable to play, because I have to use the arrow keys to move around, because this was before they discovered WASDA. Anywho. Crypt of Hearts, do you know anything? The sun must have addled your wits? The Crypt of Hearts is just a legend, and even if it were real, it would be a most dangerous place. If you're bent upon this course, you can of course check at the Brotherhood of Seth. It's said that they hold many elves in the location. Okay, that would have to be a temple. Brotherhood of Seth. Yes, so the more I've played this game, the more I've been like, for a while playing this game, I was like, and Daggerfall is just gonna be this, but better. But the more I played this, the more I was like, what if it's this again, but only a bit better, including all the bad parts still being there? And so I've decided, you know what? I want to have a more comfortable play experience. I'm gonna play Unity version. Along with much easier mod access. Because I feel like most people mod the Unity version. I forgot to ask you instead. West of here. Thank you, sir. These are all Breton, by the way. You know what, let's stop at the equipment store, see if they have anything. For example, if you had an ebony shield, that'd be cool. Very doubtful you do, but I'll look. Regular round shield, you ain't got shit. This is the bargain supply store. What do you have for weapons? Not a lot. We sell you some marks and crystals that I don't want because I never use the dang things. My appraiser's not here. That's fine. Whatever you say it's worth, I'll believe you. I don't care. Is that just... Yeah, that's just straight up the ocean. Good to know. Ah, I'm close. Okay, good. Somewhere in that vicinity. Ah, yes. Literally turn around, you'll see it. Alright, you could have just started with that, lady. Smell of the fresh Arctic air of spring that came into the Brotherhood of Set sanctuary with you mixes with the slightly spicy smell of incense. Huh. You can hear the clergy far away, giving a prayer of thanksgiving for the beauty of the new year. Hey, Thanksgiving was when I started this game. Are you the cleric? Yeah, well. I welcome you to the Brotherhood of Seth, Ngoth. Word of your inquiries concerning the Crypt of Hearts has come to my attention. I talked to like 3 people total, 2 of them in this city. I am Halfas Vaughn, senior brother in this temple. I would gladly help you on your quest, but dire times are upon us. One of our brethren, Barnabas of Tethys, went mad, raving that the Emperor had been captured. He insisted that only something called the Staff of Chaos could free the Emperor from his fate. Naturally, we did not believe him. He was ever one live in fanciful dreams. Okay, weird phrasing there. Instead, we tried our best to soothe him, talk to him of brighter, happier things. I'm just gonna pull out the staff. So this is 5 of the 8 pieces of the Staff of Chaos. Oh dear God, we fucked everything, haven't we? A little bit, yeah. Just small, tiny amount. I don't want to scare you though. I'm sufficient. Is the Emperor actually captured? Super captured. Like pocket dimension captured. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. Yesterday afternoon, he went berserk and killed Brother Martinus, then fled from the temple. Yeah, this is on you, buddy. With him, he took a scroll that he claimed would help him find a piece of the missing so-called Staff of Chaos. Wait, captured? He is the most captured I've ever seen. I am an expert on capturing. Here, watch this. Ah. See, your hands and feet are bound together. That is a pretty decent capture I've done to you. And, so I'm a bit of an expert. So yeah, way more captured than this. Like, not reachable by normal means captured. Ah. I fear he has gone to the mines of Kuras, the place where he claimed the map said he would find his first clue. But he doesn't realize. You're actually illiterate, aren't you? I would accept one of those, but that's twice and you fucked everything. This guy's this is the guy we were talking about earlier in stream, Quilla. This is one of those guys who, you know, he fell behind. But he doesn't realize the map he carries was originally found in the mines. Part of the inscription on the map is a code that we plan to use to decipher the location of the Crypt of Hearts from the Elder Scrolls. Without that map, we haven't a chance. If only there was a way of recovering the map. If only there was I know what you're doing, just fucking... The mines of Kuras are too dangerous. Poor brother Barnabas has surely perished by now. Yeah, that's your fault. Elder Scrolls mentioned? It's usually an Elder Scroll that they use to point me to a piece of the staff. It was only the one at the beginning that led me to the Crystal Tower. That is the only one so far that has not been from an Elder Scroll, weirdly enough. So I have to think that the Eternal Champion, which is the name of the hero you are here, is probably the person who has interacted with the most Elder Scrolls. And I think the hero of Kvatch has interacted with the fewest. I don't think he ever encounters one. Then again, I don't think the Nerevarine ever meets one either, because I don't think there are any Elder Scrolls in Morrowind. The last Dragonborn can find up to 3, depending on your DLC. The Nerevarine never sees a single one? I believe it. Yeah, I don't think... Because the Empire does still technically have a presence, and they were, like, confiscating everything from Morrowind by then. That is the agent in Daggerfall. See, that I find hard to believe. I feel like the Daggerfall agent has to encounter some, because that was still early enough that they'd try to use them a bunch, I feel. Yeah, I will tell you how to get to the mines. There you can search for the map, or Brother Barnabas. I think it unlikely that you will find either, but there is always a slim chance. If you return to me with the map, I will tell you the location of the Crypt of Hearts. It's a fool's errand, but such is your only hope. If you wish to search the mines, I literally don't have a choice. I thought you would decline, faced with the danger of the mines. I really can't just say to this guy, hey, your friend was right. Like, super right. Like, the Emperor crazy captured, as mentioned. I have more than half the staff with me, if you need proof. It's, Jagger Thorn? Isn't his name Yeagar? Couldn't say. Pretty sure it's Jagger. You must find something to protect you from the heat of its fires. Ooh. Hopefully you will find both Brother Barnabas and the map. No matter, the mines of Kuras are located near Camlorn. If you find the map, return here to the Brotherhood of Seth. I will tell you the location of the Crypt of Hearts. Brother Halphus gestures, and you see on your map the location of the mines of Kuras magically appear. Okay. So I think I'm gonna need some magic. So let's see if we can find the Mages Guild. Let me see. Mines of Kuras. Okay, so yeah, I will go get Resist Fire from the Mages Guild. I just need to know where it is. Mages Guild. It's east of here. I feel like most things are east of here, considering we are on the western coast of Tamriel. I think the only thing not east of here is north of here, and it's at Mora. Suppose Somerset Island is south of here. Oh, I went a little too far east. Where is Mage's Guild? That close, huh? Really? Alinor is somewhere? I mean... if floppy fish. How dare you, bathwater? The only ones that got to carry an Elder Scroll was Hero of Kvatch, but only if he does the whole Thieves Guild quest. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, because the Thieves Guild quest is, like... kinda lame in Oblivion. Unlike the Dragon Babe, he only carries one for a short time, whereas the Dragon Babe uses one. The Dragonborn in the friggin', in the Dawnguard DLC reads 3 of them. Like, at once. Oh, Aldmaris. I was like, what the hell is Alinor? Is that some deep lore even I don't know about? Oh, Aldmaris. Yeah, no, I know about Aldmaris. Aldmaris... I think Aldmaris is supposed to be west. Mystical energy of the Mages Guild, yeah. Alinor's on Somerset, yeah. Aldmaris is the mythical continent. Need a spell. Need to learn Resist Fire. Resist to fire 30% for 1 round per 1 level of caster, plus 2% per 1 level of caster. So I'm level 14, so that would be 58% resist fire for 15 rounds. Furious with me if you'd like that resist fire. I'd be willing to part with it for... What do you mean? Because he's the chosen one man, but still couldn't land it with Serana. To be fair, that's not a lack of his own part. She just has, some trauma about temples. Aldmaris is lost and no one knows where it is. That's right. Though, don't... No, that's right. But we feel like it's probably west because of where most of the elves first congregated. They landed on the western coast, which leads them to believe it's probably mostly west. Give me the book. I want a book. Let me read. Yokuda is to the west. Somerset's the west, that's why they come from the west of Tamriel. Yeah, I know what Somerset is, but I feel like the western side, because I feel like Somerset is also where they say they landed first. Aldmaris might be is south. That's also true. It's hard to know. Okay. Bro is super captured. Alright, the Mines of Kurus. We'll never know. I feel like Aldmaris is the kind of place that they might actually let you learn some about. I mean, it's not like... Jesus. Oh man, I just looked at the map. This place is friggin' huge. wow. Sulfuric air of the mines of Kurus hits you. Are you kidding me? I want to see what that says, game. You know what? Fine. I think it's actually written right here. Nope, it's not. Damn it. Well, we'll never know what that said. Just like we'll never know... Okay, this might actually be too little detail. The body you surmise is that of an unlucky adventurer. The flesh seems torn and perhaps chewed. Yeah, don't let me read the whole thing. Even if I was reading silently, I don't think I could have gotten that much. Ooh. Okay, so according to this map, no matter what, there will be at least one point where I have to go through lava. But it also said I'm only going to need to do it twice at most. Oh, if you have resist fire on at all, lava just doesn't do damage to you. That is a very kind mechanic. Spidery ass spiders. The hell were they mining here? I suppose it could have been literally anything. Maybe it wasn't full of lava while they were mining in it. Yeah! Spooky, scary skeleton, stop sending shivers down my spine. Your shrieking skull has shocked my soul. You sealed your doom tonight. Speak with such a screech, too. I was shaking and shuddering in surprise when I heard those zombies speak. I don't know you should call them zombies, though. That's a different thing. Resist fire. Ow. 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 Maybe that wasn't resist fire functioning at all. Actually, that didn't kill me as fast as I thought it would. Or it might have worn off right at the end there. Alright, this place is so big, I feel like I need the full map to do it. Just like the Giant's place. I think this area is actually even bigger. It's a lot more specific on where I'm supposed to go. At least it's not like a free-for-all, you have to go everywhere to get through it, I think. Actually double check on something. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. Just need to look at this map. It is a very large map. And it's like really homogeneous too, like a lot of it looks the same. Yeah! Of course. It's a good thing I have two. Oh, wait. My greaves broke? That's not good, actually. Tell you what. We're gonna reload. And, I'm actually gonna leave and go replace my armor if it's all this close to breaking. Because it is well within my budget to replace my entire armor set, frankly. That could not have more clearly not been what I picked. Yeah. We're gonna go back to Camlorn. Where... Not what I picked. Ooh. Five in the afternoon, not good. Where is nearest store? Southwest, thank you. You juggler! Even more southwest, okay. That looks like it could be one over here. They often look like this. No. Oh, wait, here. Yeah, it's safe. Safe. Elite merchandise. Happy to be out of the summer glare. You have a steel round shield of agility. Tell you what, I'll buy that off you too. With that, I can actually replace, yeah, an ebony belt. I'm at only -1. It's only a +10 on this, while it was +15. But I'll take that -1 for a huge buff to my AC again. That is +4 more to my armor. Let's take this off. Tell you what, I'm gonna sell you all of these. I know they're all, like, near breaking, but I'm just getting a very small... You can fix them yourself and sell them for way more than this. And I'm just gonna buy an entire new set off you, because I don't want to wait to get them repaired. Tell you what, I'll say these old round shields as well. I'll hang on to one as a backup. Gauntlets. Cauldron left. Cauldron right. Whoop, nope, whoop, hang on. Meant to go into buy. Leather boots. I'm saying it out loud so I remember the last thing I got. Leather greaves. Leather helm. Leather cuirass. Though I think it's sometimes cuirass. I'm not sure which one it's supposed to be here. Let me take a look at your weapons while I'm here, actually. A dagger of Passwall. Man. If I wanted to use Passwall, that would be a steal. Luckily, for me, I could not possibly give fewer shits about that. I don't want to use Passwall because it's like... Passwall, as the name implies, lets you go through walls, and I kinda just don't want to play like that. Alright. Now let's go and hope I can find an inn. Excuse me, sir. Where is the nearest inn? Bit northeast of here. Let me just... Boop. Yeah, we ended up having to leave and go do chores basically immediately. I do apologize at least a little bit for that. Especially since the stream's almost over. Alright, on my map. The Restless Albatross. Yeah, it just turned night. Literally the last possible second. Although, actually, that guy stays during the night. Because he is a... standing NPC. But where is it pointing to? Is it where the word starts? Yes, it is. That's not the correct door. They actually attached their sign to the opposite building. Restless Albatross, feeling the shadows fall over your face. Feel a lot of things fall over my face, all the time. I need a room. Just a single. Just gonna stay overnight. 10 gold. There we go. You cannot save in a tavern, store, or temple. Right, right. a friggin' TARDIS. It's way bigger on the inside. Time and relative dimension in space. Tavern and relative dimension in space. That's what we'll call it. 6 in the morning even. Bro is super captured. And I think, yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it off here, because this is actually a pretty good place. Ugh. I'm going to be stopping the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.